Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. And here comes the man with the lightning hands. It's Kid Galahad. He's 5'7" with a 66.5-inch reach. And he'll be facing Lightning Lee McGregor, 171 centimeters tall, weighed in at 54 kgs, with a reach of 171 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
So here comes Kid Galahad, born in Qatar but raised in Great Britain, and he's got a lot of fanfare in his home country. It's Lightning Lee McGregor. So here comes the European bantamweight champion who won his Commonwealth title in 2018. He fights out of Edinburgh, Scotland.
It'll be ding-ding from Perth Bardo off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, fighting out of Sheffield, England, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Kid Galahad. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Edinburgh, Scotland, introducing the popular British and Commonwealth title holder, here is Lightning Lee McGregor.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Looking to land the hook. The perfect counter lands. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice counter punch right up the middle. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a match.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punches coming from every angle. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Down big time on the scores.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
It's a bad round, but we don't care.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Get your mind back on the job. That was a god-awful round.
Right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit.
You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and put him back at his place. I need to go back out there. I need to win this round.
Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are...
Be smart. Get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go.
Tim, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Good. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Jab back, get your rhythm.
Get focused. Don't let back into the fight. Great one. Now, don't wait to load up.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Defense is not an option for these two. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Now, you've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there and swing.
Good work. Good man. You say focus? Go on.
Let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you
just boxing. Just be smart. Just get your shots off.
and finish him. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
Don't worry about it. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet.
Shots in there. Bury up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work.
You've let him back into it. You're starting to make mistakes.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get back out there and win the round. That was a terrible round, that is.
The bell rings and we start the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
This fight has a real good flow to it. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe this? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just be smart. Get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out.
Wait, I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. The jab's with...
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let...
Wait. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace to get your momentum back and win the round back. Take away that confidence.
The fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. So just keep...
It was a god-awful round, I tell you. Now, come on.
Fun. That's it. Start just sticking a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary up.
The same league as me. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, and get back.
Thinking, he was smart, he weren't loading up.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta go.
Remember what you did. Good work.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on there. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
These two fighters are made for one another. Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. It's bombs away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good work.
Put mine back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are up here, and he'll start tiring up.
He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Back out there and lose the match. You gotta get out there, switch on.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
You're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
The referee. Recalling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Win this round.
Hurt, he's ready to go. Gotta be smart.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
And down goes Galahad. And look at that body shot. They couldn't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Nice defense on that hook. So much firepower here. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full bound because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
His stamina is off the charts. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Great round.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
Here. Just keep him on the other end of that jab, and you get...
It's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away.
Hurry up a little bit so you can't figure it out. Good work. Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just keep him on the end.
What are you doing? You don't want to lose this fight, dear. Come on, you've let him back in.
And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
No, he was still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab.
Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
I don't want you to load up.
All right, it's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Right, let's go out there. Get your box.
And there's the bell for round 7. Off the... stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense with that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. And we enter the 8th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. His stamina is off the charts. The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A lot of effort being exerted here. The jab doesn't quite connect. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, Meg.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
You know, I've been in fights like that.
That was a terrible.
This is the 10th. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. The courage on display here is incredible. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. You'd like to see more jabs. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot...
Just the same again.
And there's the bell to start round 12. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That hook won't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You don't want to trade shots. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
They've done it before.
They're good. They're good. That's the best I've done playing this, what is it called? Undisputed level. Like you got pro, you got all-star, and there's undisputed on it. Let me see. What is, yeah, see, you got intermediate, pro, undisputed. So that's the best I playing undisputed. All right, I'll be on a little later. Catch ya later.